In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 best places to visit. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. There are so many fantastic destinations and lovely sites to visit around the world that compiling a list of the finest might be challenging. Where would you take a tourist who has never traveled outside of his or her hometown for any reason? Great cities, such as New York, Paris, and London, must be included on any list of the world's top places to visit, as each is filled with a plethora of particular sites or must-see destinations. There are also specific sites, monuments, and locations on the list, all of which are worth visiting in their own right. Here are the top 10 best places to visit. So let's start. Number 10. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu, located high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, is said to have been a sacred royal retreat for the Incan monarchs. The remote site, which was created in the 15th century and abandoned less than a century later, continues to amaze tourists with its meticulously linked, mortarless stones. Massive multi-ton stone blocks are appropriately joined together without the use of mortar or cement. The journey to Machu Picchu was traditionally started at Cusco, the Inca Empire's capital in the highlands. Cusco is a lovely place to explore, so plan on spending a few days there before or after your trip to Machu Picchu. From Cusco to Machu Picchu, the Inca Trail can be trekked. The journey takes 5 days in total, but you can start at the beginning and complete 1, 2, or 3 days of hiking along the route. The bulk of visitors arrive by rail, which takes around 3.5 hours from Cusco. Number 9. Blue Ridge Mountains, USA. The Blue Ridge Mountains, which are part of the enormous Appalachians range from Georgia's southernmost point to Pennsylvania's northernmost tip, run from Georgia's southernmost tip to Pennsylvania's northernmost tip. Between the Blue Ridge and the rest of the Appalachians is the Great Appalachian Valley. When viewed from a distance, the Blue Ridge Mountains seem blue due to trees that release isoprene gas, which gives the mountains their name. The Blue Ridge Mountains are home to the Shenandoah and Great Smoky Mountains National Parks. The Blue Ridge Parkway, a 469-mile-long stunning scenic route that connects the two parks and traverses along the ridge with the renowned Appalachian Trail, is the best way to admire and learn about Blue Ridge. Number 8. The Grand Canyon, Arizona. This breathtaking natural beauty may be seen in Arizona, USA. Due to its enormous vastness and expanse, pictures and films simply do not do it credit. With geology constructed over 2 billion years, the 277-mile-long canyon is supposed to have begun roughly 5 to 6 million years ago. The Colorado River carved it out and continues to erode the rock. In some places, the Grand Canyon is 18 miles wide and a mile deep. Imagine standing on a cliff overlooking a river about a mile below. Most guests stay on the south rim, where accommodations range from tents to a rustic luxury canyonside resort made of wood. There are only a few hotels on the north rim, and they're all booked up years in advance. Many visitors take the historic Grand Canyon Railway from Williams, Arizona. The 64-mile rail route offers cuisine and live music on board. The canyon is around 3.5 hours north of Phoenix, or south from Las Vegas. Number 7. Maroon Bells, USA. The Maroon Bells are two 14,000-foot peaks in Colorado's Elk Mountains that are mirrored in the crystal-clear Maroon Lake, which is nestled in a glacial basin just 10 miles from Aspen. They are the Rocky Mountains' crown jewels and, without a question, one of the most photographed sites in the country. It's difficult to say which season best captures the timeless beauty of these two sentinels reflected in the lake: summer, when every hiking trail leads you through fields of wildflowers; autumn, when tall aspen trees dazzle with a rainbow of fall colors; or winter, when snow and ice silence the world. The best photo chances can be found along one of the many hiking trails. However, motor vehicle access is limited. Even if they don't catch anything, fly fishermen frequent the lake, and the beauty all around them is enough. Number 6. New Zealand. Because of its remarkable natural beauty, friendly inhabitants, and recent recognition as a filming location for the Lord of the Rings movie, this island nation is one of the world's top locations to visit, among others. New Zealand has great biodiversity, and it is regarded to be one of the last places on the globe where humans have lived. Begin your tour in Auckland, New Zealand's capital and a cultural, historical, and museum mecca. At Waitemata Harbour, you may spend time on the water and at the beach, as well as participate in a variety of sailing and boating activities. Visit Rotorua to learn about and experience Maori culture, and Queenstown to taste the country's wide range of outdoor extreme sports. Remember, this is where bungee jumping began. Number 5. Masai Mara, Kenya. The Masai Mara in Kenya is a renowned safari location with a beautifully diversified biome. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see all 5 of the big 5, lion, leopard, rhinoceros, elephant, and Cape buffalo, in one trip or, if you're lucky, one afternoon. The Masai Mara National Reserve area, which stretches all the way to Tanzania's Serengeti Plain, is over 1,500 square kilometers of largely grassland. The most popular times to visit are during the 2 yearly migrations, the largest of which takes place in July and August. To get from one feeding location to the next, over 1 million wildebeest and other animals roam in vast groups across the area. The majority of visitors land in Nairobi and then take a tiny bush plane to the Mara. Number 4. Istanbul, Turkey. Why do people want to go to Istanbul, a world-famous city? Cafes, shops, and luxury hotels surround historic mosques and palaces. Due to Istanbul's relaxed vibe, yogurt shops, market areas, and sidewalk cafes are all packed throughout the midday hours. In an Islamic country with a secular government, tourists can enjoy Islamic culture. Both the modern and the classic can be found here. Enjoy delicious Turkish cuisine and dance to Turkish music at night. To start the day, wake up to the sound of the azan, morning Islamic call to prayer. The ancient and modern districts are popular with visitors. Another good example is the Istiklal Caddesi. Moreover, additionally, the most stunning architectural design may be found in the homes surrounding the Bosphorus Strait. Number 3. Rome, Italy. The Eternal City appears to be a massive living museum. Visitors are immersed in thousands of years of history and are surrounded by it. Because it's such a small city, a 3-day plan will allow you to explore the most of the sites. The Colosseum and surrounding Roman Forum, as well as the Pantheon and Vatican City, a separate country located in the midst of the city's main square, are among Rome's most recognized attractions. You should also take a tour of the surrounding areas of Rome. Traveling down a portion of the Appian Way, an ancient Roman road strewn with tombs, or visiting one of the city's aqueduct ruins are both good tourist alternatives. Number 2. London. With its own language and culture, London is a universe unto itself. It's a universe unto itself. As you tour the different neighborhoods, which are home to a mix of historic artifacts and modern-day activities, you will be occupied for days on end. First-time visitors should see the Tower of London, the Tate Modern, Buckingham Palace, and the British Museum before enjoying a traditional afternoon tea at one of London's many restaurants. Although the summer months are the most beautiful time of year to visit London, keep in mind that they are also the busiest and most expensive. Number 1. Maui, Hawaii. On this Hawaiian island, visitors can participate in a range of activities. Surfing, dining on the beach at a 5-star luxury resort in Wailea, horseback riding across Haleakala National Park's dormant volcano, and hiking through a rainforest in the West Maui Mountains are all possibilities. The natural beauty of the island is amazing. It is without a doubt one of the most beautiful islands on the planet. When it comes to lodging, there is something for everyone here, from primitive hippie bungalow bed and breakfasts to 5-star luxury resort hotels. Wailea is Maui's coastal Beverly Hills, with all of the high-end resorts. Make an attempt to get out and about in Kihei, where the locals congregate, if you're staying here. What do you think of our list? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.